right now, how can we now help influence, or how can practitioners like you help improve this in 2020? It's a new year, it's not an election year, so I think there needs to be more spending this time.
I think that's a very good question. And there's a lot of responsibility that is now thrown to media planners, media buyers, and everyone in that whole ecosystem practicing advertising. Now, the fact is that there's no single advertiser that I've seen that wants to just spend money. The only reason I'm applying a budget for media or for advertising is because I want my communication to be effective to the extent that I want outcome in terms of sales. I want to move the cases. I want to move the numbers. I want to drive volume. Those are the only reasons that the advertiser gets to want to commit any budget at all to media. Okay? And so the responsibility of us, people who are in media space, is to provide them more effective ways of delivering that outcome. What is the marketing ROI? What is the objective that the advertiser wants to achieve? How can I, based on my understanding of the audiences that they are specifically targeting, help them to be able to speak to those people and get them to move from point A to point B? That is really, in essence, what we need to do for the advertiser. If we are able to guarantee that that can be done, then you'll be sure that many more advertisers will be willing to spend, because obviously when you know this is what is going to happen, then you are able to commit some spend.
That means you will also agree with me that many are using social media now for advertisement, shifting away from the regular way. How is that affecting the industry?
Yeah, so I think it's a good thing for the industry overall, because ultimately the industry is now going to ride on technology. The only reason we are seated here and we are doing this interview is because there's technology available to be able to drive this. So digital is come at a good time, okay, and it is clearly growing in our market. The fact is that advertisers are moving towards digital more because there's some level of metrics that is available to digital particularly. You are able to really segment audiences and be able to target in a more precise manner. And that is what really is making advertising budgets move towards digital. Perhaps they're falling short a bit in terms of how do you exactly then measure outcomes? Because in the end, it is more than just serving impressions, making people to click on content, but you really want to be able to track that someone that you have spoken to through an advertisement is taking an action that the advertiser really wants them to take.
Interesting one. You recently launched Interaction Channel, a new company involved in measuring values delivered by out-of-home companies. Now, what informed this idea?
Okay, so let me say first that, I've been around in this space practicing in excess of a decade, with a lot of experience in the out-of-home advertising space. I think that I know out-of-home advertising like the back of my hand, okay? And over the years, a lot of questions have been raised in terms of what exactly is this outdoor or billboard you're asking me to buy, what is it delivering? As you are aware, out-of-home advertising is extremely expensive. In fact, I think it is the most expensive per unit media channel or media platform. And so you want to spend 100 million in a specific location. What is it going to deliver? Nobody could answer those kind of questions up until now. So all of that got us working for the past 3 years, whilst I was still at a company called Media Seal, one of the pioneer media agencies in Nigeria. We decided that the industry needed an answer to those questions of measurement. Why should people spend in out-of-home as against invest? Why should people buy billboards as against buying audiences?
Now, this initiative, how do you intend to achieve, or what do you really intend to achieve with this initiative, talking about Interaction Channel in an overview?
Okay, so what basically interaction channel provides in the market, in the Nigerian market, and this is something that is extremely novel in the market, is location data for marketing planning in the offline space. And this would cover a number of variables, including out-of-home advertising, retail analytics, and event measurement. So typically what you have today is that people just buy billboards or buy locations. What we are saying is, with our solution called the Moving Audiences platform, you can begin to buy audiences as against buying locations. What we are saying to the advertiser is that instead of spending on out-of-home, you can begin to invest, because you can begin to see a correlation between what you are investing on, because our solution has the capacity to help you precisely target audiences. Okay, so what you had before now is, I see a nice location, I buy it for the brand, I put the advertisement there, nobody knows who exactly is passing through the location. Again, I should first say that the definition of locations have significantly changed because of technology. What it used to be is where billboards are sited in terms of out-of-home. But today it is about where audiences or where your consumers visit. So I'll give you a typical example. Location A and location B. Okay, location A can poll a total number of 5 million audiences in a month, for example. Location B can poll a total number of 2 million audiences in a month. Now let's say I'm advertising brand X. Brand X target audience is probably HNIs that fall within the bracket of AB socioeconomic class, and they are between ages maybe 35 to 50. All right, those location A and location B, which one would you rather put the advert of brand X? The question to be answered that has not been answered up till today, which our solution provides insight into, is definition of those audiences, like I've just described, and exactly where would you find more between location A and location B. Although location A has 5,000 million people and location B has less number, which is 2 million, you'll probably find that maybe based on data and insight that you have, say, 30% of those 2 million at location B being within the bracket of the definition of that target audience for brand X. Whereas if you check location A that polls 5 million, you only simply have maybe 2% of that target audience there. So from that relative point of view, in terms of numbers, it then makes sense for the advertiser to be able to advertise at location B that polls 2 million as against location A that polls 5 million people. But that could not be done today except by insight through the platform, Moving Audiences.
Indeed. Now, who are your primary target audience?
Okay, so the primary target audience is basically the advertisers. So advertisers have had this age-long question: how do we properly target audiences? All we want is results. Where are the best locations that we should target audiences at to deliver the best results? So advertiser is really our primary target audience. However, because we are not an agency, we do not directly deal with the advertiser in terms of doing their planning. What our organization Interaction Channel does is basically to provide a platform, okay, for media agencies, for experiential agencies, okay, for research agencies to leverage our technology, okay, for the planning and buying of media for their own advertisers.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the interview segment. With that, the wrap on Marketing Edge on TV for today. Thank you very much for watching. Join us next week for a fresh edition. Enjoy the rest of your day.
voted the best TV station of the year. TVC News goes wherever the big news stories are happening, and for that we are geared up. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Business lives on the fast track of numbers. Business is a strange world where low numbers mean something different. And its currency are speed and time. Finding the open doors of Main Street is not just good business, it's the start of the business. Join us every weekend on Business Week.
TVC Communications, we're all about our audience. Millions of viewers, listeners, and readers every day all around Nigeria.
Our 2 TV stations are among the most watched in Nigeria.
TVC News is our award-winning 24-hour national and international news channel headquartered here in Lagos, broadcasting live from our custom-built, state-of-the-art news headquarters.
TVC, the top-rated family entertainment channel, is the place for fun, music, and information. With our breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria, the all-female chat show, Your View, the best soaps and dramas from Nolly, Bolly, and Hollywood, music and entertainment blast, courtesy Eastplash, and of course, award-winning news and current affairs. It is all here.
With news bureau and studios around the country and the ability to go live anywhere, anytime, we are first for breaking news in Nigeria. Awarded the NMMA TV Station of the Year, TVC News is the station of choice for news that is first, accurate, balanced, and reliable every time. TVC and TVC News watched by over 4.5 million people in Nigeria every day on terrestrial, DTH, DTT, OTT, and available to viewers in the UK on Sky TV. Watch all of our world-class programs on TV, online, and on our app. TVC and TVC News, the best entertainment and news for Nigeria on TV and online.
And when you can't watch us, listen to us. 102.3 Max FM Lagos and 90.9 Max FM Abuja are now ranked among the most listened to radio stations in Nigeria.
Now, with over 1.5 million listeners every day, we're the people's favorite radio station. Best hit music, best on-air talent. Max 102.3 hit music for Lagos and Max 90.9 hit music for Abuja. We are your home for that fun, entertainment, and hit music.
In Lagos, TVC, our leading family entertainment TV channel, has a 47% market share. But this is just the start of our journey, as we plan to add even more services to entertain and inform our ever-growing audience. Thanks for being part of the TVC Communications story.
People turn on their TV for news. They want the facts, they want it straight, and they want the big stories of the day right now. At TVC News, we know Nigeria is moving fast. There's a lot going on and a lot to take in. With news bureau and reporters all over Nigeria, we capture the stories that matter first, fast, balanced, and accurate. That's why we are first with breaking news.
When major events happen across the nation, TVC News is there